Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we found a monk inside a club at Pelonia Ball. He was quite the character. We also got to talk with Maya some more, who's getting more comfortable talking about her real life with us. And we attended our first student council meeting at Gekko High, conversing with Hidetoshi some more. Today we're gonna go back to school and learn more about this ghost story that's been going around recently, at least as far as the rumors have been concerned about. But before we do that, like always, we're gonna go to karaoke since it is Monday night. But for the remainder of this week, we're gonna try to get some more information about this ghost story rumor, as well as juggling our social links as per usual. Let's get our courage points right away before we do handle this whole ghost stuff that's been going around. Since it has been really chaotic at school as of late, so I guess it's up to us to try and find out what's really going on. And we'll study before we go to sleep like always, just to get our academic points. It's also becoming summertime, as we've seen by the change of clothing from the students at Gekko High as well.
Good evening. I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you? I'm glad you remembered me. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again. And the next ordeal will be upon you. So be careful. I'll come again.
And this boy was very direct with us this time. But once again, he warned us that a full moon is coming. So if it's like any indication from last time, we'll have to be careful when that day arrives. But for the time being, it's more school times like always. You know what? From this day forward, I'm gonna do my best. You mean you haven't been doing your best before? Duh, the ghost story. Did you forget what we talked about last night? Well, I wanted to say the ghost story, but the game wouldn't allow me to say that option. I am not hopeless. I'll have you know, I've been carrying this team since day one. So, you have no right to talk to me about that, Yukari. After all, I saved you when I woke into my persona. So don't be giving me that. But at least she's, I guess, diligent about this whole ghost thing that's been going on. But she might be afraid of ghosts, considering her recent reactions about these rumors have been concerned. The Yugetsu Monogatari stories, I'm particularly fond about the one about the ghostly wife. Well, how topical. Such an eerie yet poignant story. Speaking of which, I know a ghost story. Would you like to hear? Well, if it beats not learning about school material, I guess so. As long as it is related to the material, then it might help us even more. So now he's just talking about the ghost story. Finally ran back home, but he started to hear screaming noises, or scratching noises each night. I have no idea how I got scratching and screaming mixed up. Okay, that is a little eerie. The room adjacent to him was vacant. One night he decided to knock on the wall where the sounds were emanating from. Right next to his ear, the voice came loud and clear. I'm here. And that's where the newest member of my family came from. Wait a minute, what? Where did this story start and how did you reach that conclusion? I think we need to know more about that story. But I guess we will never get the full context of it because class is over. At least we got more academic points, so I guess that's all that really matters in the end. So let's see what's on the dock for today as far as social links are concerned. Hi, Chihiro. Still nervous as always, I see. If you get bored, then maybe we could don't be nervous around us. Come on. I know that's your problem and all, but we've been talking a lot more as of late. I thought you'd get a little bit more comfortable around us. Hey, it's Bebe. Coming to see Fashion Club, right? I haven't decided yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm sure I will, considering how your personality is. He's really excited. Well, I can't recall a time where he hasn't been excited. He seems to be like a really optimistic person that Bebe person is. Okay, Tuesday today. I think we will go hang out with Chihiro. We did start her social link recently, and we're not that too far into Yuko's social link to the point where she could be jealous if we do hang out with another girl, so I think we'll be in the clear for this. Yeah, I'm gonna be on my way home. Since we have HO, we'll get more points to her social link normal, or more than normal, I should say. So where should we go, Chihiro? Oh, we have bookworms. I hope she knows that I'm really good friends with those people there. Sorry to subject you to this. Don't worry about it. I know these people very well, like I said before. You don't have to apologize. If you say so, but, thank you. I was so busy searching through the books that I'm sorry if I ignored you. Don't worry about it, that place is like loaded with books. It's pretty hard to ignore such a thing that the store is carrying. This place has so many interesting books I was having trouble deciding. Do you read much? Okay, if we're gonna be honest, I would say this. I did mention that I don't read that often in real life, which is something I should really fix. But, I have read a bit more manga recently, so let's answer with this. I love manga too. My bookshelf is full of girls' manga. I can believe that. I tend to get frustrated when the main character can't ask out the guy she likes because I can relate to her. I see. Oh, I'm sorry. This probably is the best place to talk, but as long as there's anyone else coming to the store. Like I said, there's nobody else coming to the store as far as I've seen in all my times I have traveled to Bookworms. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. That is... Do you really have to ask that? It's not really a trick to hang out with a nerd. I'm a nerd myself. We nerds have to stick together, you know. We should really appreciate each other's company a lot more. So what, we have similar interests. That doesn't make you a nerd. That makes me a nerd too, so... As far as I'm concerned, we seem to be a lot more compatible than one would think. Chihiro seems grateful for your time together. And because of that, of course, our social link with her will level up to the next rank, level 2. Yeah, we know, thou art I, yada yada yada. You don't have to hammer this in game, even though you will, because that's how you've been programmed to do so after, with all these social link stuff. Teacher Chihiro thinks of you as a friendly senpai in student council. However, we're still just casual acquaintances. Yeah, we'll see you around, Chihiro. I'm actually surprised that Chihiro's apparently in a lower class than us. I guess we're just not used to being in the senpai role, aka the upperclassman role. So I guess that's why it was really weird to actually see that kind of context related to us. The laws are everywhere and it seems like it's only getting worse. Plus, those freaking rumors are going around school. We need to let off some steam. Tell you what, Junpei, we will make a stop by Tartarus at some point. Don't worry about that. Thought those stories were fake, but she seems to be doing research on them. Is it the power of the Junpei zone? Uh-oh. Hikari heard you. Well, it's kind of hard for her to ignore you. You are kind of the loudmouth of the group. Oh, she's sitting right across from you. Okay, that's why. I thought she was back at the computer station doing more research. Yeah, it's Junpei's fault. Everything's his fault. There you go, Not Junpei, Yukari. I guess I got Junpei on the mind all of a sudden. But yes, if there's any problem that you can't find any source to blame, just blame Junpei because chances are he is the cause of said problem anyways. Okay, Tuesday today. I think we'll go to Horror House. Actually, I should go to Horror House because that's what's available on this day. So there should be no decision making for me in order to know what to do in our current time at evening. The old man again, but we still don't have any charm to interact with him further because I haven't really worked on my charm at all yet. But we are getting close to maxing out our courage. I'm expecting that to be maxed out at any day now. Aha, just I said it! I had a feeling we'd be at the max level. We are now officially a badass, which means we have maxed out our courage at long last, right as I said it too. How convenient. I swear, sometimes I think I'm psychic. And oh yeah, the thing we bought from Tanaka's TV show, the health sandals, and the diet food. Be sure to use that the next time we go to Tartarus. Now, who is calling us? Oh, hi Yuko. I think you called us before, actually. But I really don't have any time to talk, sorry. I've been really busy as of late. I know, just wait until practice. We'll meet up then. Trust me. And like always, we'll study before we go to sleep. Yes, we have decided to study indeed. Will our academics level up as well? No, it didn't. I figured that'd be asking too much from the game, but I was still hopeful. Because like I've said many times already, academics do take a long time to max out, or just to level up alone based on what we've seen already. Alright Junpei, have you been pissing off Yukari some more as of late? Because you seem to be doing that, and you have a really strong knack at doing it too. Are you looking into that ghost story? A little. I've been kinda occupied with social links. I know you're lying. Okay, you caught me. I haven't done anything yet. You just leave it to Yukari, huh? I have plenty of scary stories up my sleeve, even though you're not wearing any sleeves at all, but I can believe you. Well, quote-unquote scary stories. I think you're just making stuff up, but apparently these rumors are true, but I highly doubt you have any more scary stories that are legit. You don't seem like the kind of person to be that creative, Junpei. It's lunchtime again. Ah, Hidetoshi. Coming to student council? Well, it is Wednesday today, so I'll think about it. Have I told you how impressed I am with your efforts? I've only been to like one student council meeting. I think you're easily impressed, Hidetoshi, if you're really thinking that. I probably suggest you wait a little longer before you think I'm able to prove myself as a student council member. Okay, Wednesday today. See, since it's Wednesday, I think we won't go to student council after all, since he seems to be the only one that we can actually level up as far as like short-term comings have been concerned about. So we'll head to student council, and since we have 40s, get more points like always, which is very helpful. It seems to be something that's going down between Hidetoshi and a teacher. Alright Hidetoshi, I'm counting on you for both our sakes. It seems to be really important. Hey Chihiro, did you catch any of that? Hey, what did he mean by for both our sakes? What's he talking about? He just wants to create a better school environment, so he offered to help us. Just like how the president asked Makoto-kun to join student council. What? You can't decide something like that without the president's permission? Uh-oh. Things seem to be really tense around here. Please stop fighting. We don't want any dissension in the early days of our student council tenure. I told you guys to stop fighting. That's all I said. So he's gonna spy on the boys' bathroom now? Man, he treats everyone like a suspect, even us. Don't exaggerate. I'm a member of the disciplinary committee, not the police. Apparently I have really bad trouble speaking too. Look, you have two choices. Either help out and prove you're trustworthy, or refuse and raise suspicion. We're sure to deal with a lot of BS around here, don't we, Makoto-kun? I'm still surprised I actually think that's the voice Inatoshi actually has. It's just the look, like I mentioned last time. It could mostly be because of the gray hair that I think he has that kind of raspy voice to his character design. Maybe I'm the only one that's thinking that, but that's always the voice, like I said before, that I've associated Hinatoshi with, at least in my own mind. And he seems to be making a lot of enemies in Student Council. This is not going to be good for the state of our club. It's not good for Student Council members to be fighting like this, right? Yep, you're telling me, Chihiro. It's probably for the best that Miss Suru does know about this. After all, she is the leader of this club. Well, also a rather eventful student council meeting, if it really does qualify as a meeting at all. Alright, so let's see. Gary, are you making any headway into that ghost story? No I haven't. Yeah, I have been too busy, sorry. But what about Junpei? Has he been making headway into this? I highly doubt it. Anything to talk about? It's high school. Rumors are bound to be a common thing, Junpei. You should be prepared for that in the next upcoming years. But speaking of Junpei, he did mention he wanted to go to Tartarus recently. I think we will do that tonight. It's difficult for me to believe that the incident was caused by ghosts. However, there's still no explanation for it. So I believe it's worth researching. Please let me know when you find out. As soon as I can make some time, I'll let you know, Mitsuru. But in the meantime, let's go to Tartarus because the deadline for some requests are coming up, and I want to get those cleared ASAP. Ideally, it's got to do with that second old document request that Elizabeth has docked for us. So I want to get that done before that deadline does come about. So I think I'll actually just head right into Tartarus right away because I think we're already well prepared as is. Actually, I'm gonna save first because if I do that, I've got some serious catching up to do if I end up dying at all. Okay, another night, another expedition at Tartarus about to begin. And I can't imagine how long this video is actually gonna be. That's kind of one thing I've been scared about when I've been going through this Let's Plays. Just how long some of these recording sessions can get. Can't get a clear reading. I may have reached the limit of my ability. Well, that's gonna be up to us to investigate this block a little bit further. But if my memory is correct, I'm not sure if I find any new enemies that we'll come across. I'm not too certain about that. We have found these spurious books, which we did find back at the last full moon from that monorail thing that went down. So these guys are really new to us. If I had to suspect though, I think they might be weak to fire like they were back at the monorail. No, they're actually weak to Zio. That's a little surprising. I think I do have a persona that has Zio, kind of think of it. I know Omakani on the top of my head does have Zio as one of his base skills. So we'll use that to our advantage. And try to clear up these spurious books so we can continue on with this expedition. Let's go! And there's no way they're gonna survive this at all. Despite the fact they're like, what, 4 levels higher than us? We do need the experience after all, so I'm not really complaining about that too much. And speaking of experience, I can't get that card because of that skull icon. Great! Fantastic. We'll have to get Nekobata again, but I actually don't want to keep Nekobata at all. I just want to ignore that skull card because of that Reaper that did come to Hans last time. Even though it was by way of an affected floor, still, I want to avoid that Reaper at all costs because we can't even last like one turn against it if it does come down to it. I got the stat screen for the Soul Dancer to pop up. This was the first enemy we encountered in the Arqa block, but I was not able to get the stat screen to appear at that time. But I did now, here it is. I think we encountered some new enemies. The Venus Eagles. Come to think of it, I think this was the first boss we ever faced in Tartarus, and one that I did embarrassingly die to during this project. But their properties should be a lot different than when they were a guardian back in the Thumble Block. I don't really remember what they're exactly weak to in this incarnation. Arqa could just wipe that one out very quickly with that critical attack. Wasn't able to go 2 for 2 though. Okay, so they're weak to ice. Unfortunately, I do have Jack Frost equipped, so I'll make quick work out of this last Venus Eagle. Or not, I can dismiss. That could also work, I guess. I could use Magaru, since it is a wind type shadow, if I remember correctly. Speaking of wind, Yukari was able to wipe it out with a wind attack of her own. Guess it does help out. And we also saw a Persona card that's in has a silhouette covered up. That means we can't wield that Persona yet, since we're not strong enough to do so. So if you ever come across a card like that, that's usually what it means. Wait, did Jack Frost? Yeah, Jack Frost actually learned Ice Boost. Alright. And he can learn Babufu too, so I'll definitely be continuing to level up Jack Frost as much as I can. That way it can become our definitive Ice-type Persona for the time being. I think, yeah, these are new enemies. The Laughing Table. I'm pretty sure we came across these guys back at the monorail too. So they didn't last for very long since we were, after all, kind of in a hurry to stop the monorail from crashing. But if I had to suspect, I think they might be weak to fire, just like they were back on the monorail. Yes, they are. Also strong to pierce, and they nullify ice. Junpei's turn might come around. No, it's gonna fall to the lava table next, so Jack Frost's not gonna get any experience. We'll go to Arbitama. I think this has Augie as well. Yes, it does. It also will be nice to level up Arbitama a little bit, I suppose, since we haven't really used it in battle since I think the last boss battle back at the Thumble Block. That was the last time I remember it actually helping us out. But we're seeing it in action once again here. Can clear out these laughing tables with little to no problems this time around. And there we go. Yes, Mr. I have the potential to go even stronger. I know this. You seem to repeat that a lot from what I've noticed. Hey, speaking of which, Arbitama also leveled up. And he learned the ability Tsukukaja, which will raise our hit and evasion rate if we were ever able to use that ability. Ah, crap. Well, that was unlucky. I can't believe I died to a spurious book of all things. An enemy that I had little problems with back on the monorail. I guess this was the Shadow's way of getting revenge on me from that day. This is a really dumb move on my part, but I decided to take the chance and going after the red shadows that we encountered recently. These are the Steel Gigas. They're really freaking strong, I remember that much. But if I remember correctly, this type of enemy must have some sort of affiliation with wind. So hopefully this will be one of the times that the enemy's weak to it. No, it's not. I was hopeful. At the very least, I can get the stats read up so I can be prepared for encountering these guys again in the future. And everyone's just hitting this one Gigas with everything they got. Okay, they're weak to electricity. Unfortunately, Akigo's gonna be stupid and do that again. And weak to light as well. They're level 19 though, jeez. First things first, I'll get automatic crit from this since it is shocked. And then I will switch over to Omoikane, which has Zio, so I can hopefully knock down the other Gigas, or Gigas. And then commence with the AOA. Hopefully this will take out the one that is shocked. Yes, it did. None of our primers fell out of the cloud, which means it did work. So far, so good. But once this guy is able to get a move in, then that's what I'll have to fear for the worst. Hopefully this airway will be able to take it out. If not, it will weaken it significantly. Nope, it's still alive. But yeah, sliver of health, that's what I thought. Oh, it actually missed. Nice. Good work, Yukari. I was really worried that we were going to get significantly damaged from it, but the risk paid off. We'll get a lot of experience out of the deal. We'll get even more. We can get one of these Wong cards. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Good. I was gonna pick the fourth to the last, but either way, we would have been fine. 226 experience. All right. Finally, we hit level 12. Let's use for one level stronger before we have to face that Guardian boss again. Or face the next Guardian boss, I should say. Wait a second. I don't think we faced these guys at Tartarus yet. The Dancing Hands, which were a Guardian back on the level block, if I remember correctly. And the Vicious Raven might be a brand new enemy to us. First instance of fighting this guy, we were able to take it out. Good. I'll let one of the other party members kill that while we do one of the other enemies. Goes one of the Dancing Hands. And the other one, well, didn't follow suit. Junpei missed with the cleave. You are weak to Bufu. And I'll never get to know what that Dancing Hand's weak to, but at least this will give me a chance to use Jack Frost and try to relearn Ice Boost for it. Go check it out. And let it perish. Or not. It's pretty strong actually. Wow, it's still got that much health left. And now it's taking out one last Zaya from Aki. As I suspected, the Dancing Hand properties are a little different now than when they were Guardians. So here's the stats screen in case you were curious. Come on. Yes! Okay, initiate the battle. I need to beat this guy for a steel medal. Let's rush it, hope for the best. Come on, you guys. Get attacking. Good job, Aki. Able to take it down. And we got the steel medal. That's one more request under our belt. Great. I'm actually really glad that we were able to get these two Rare Shadow requests out of the way as fast as we did. Usually they take a lot longer, but I have a feeling my luck will beat that tremendous going forward in terms of these Rare Shadow requests. But right now, I am super glad we were able to handle these two very easily so far. Good, we finally hit level 13. I'm gonna feel a little more confident now heading into the next Guardian boss fight. At floor 36, we finally encountered the Lone Guardian in this section. But we're not gonna do that right now because we are having a lot of difficulty just trying to get to this floor, I'll be honest. But I did get to level 13, so I'll feel a little bit better than when we first started this expedition going into this next Guardian fight, though it's still going to be an uphill battle. So we're going to end things off for today since we accomplished quite a lot. We attended Student Council and got to the next Guardian floor in the Arqa block of Tartarus. So next time, we're going to take care of this Guardian and try to get to that old document before this request expires. Until we meet again, farewell for now.